of all time. Specify the 5 you want me to feature, and once played one of these Monday mornings, your favourite 15 tracks will be on its way to yourselves. And all you need is this: DJ Jimmy Davis, that's DAVIS, at hotmail.co.uk. Martin Shaw, all the way over there in Seven Seas in North London. Must apologise, I'm sounding a bit hoarse this morning. Must have been the Northern Soul Night on Saturday. It's done me in. Sorry about that. First off, your artist of the week, Linda Clifford. Don't You Give Up from 1979, from the album Let Me Be Your Woman. Preceding that in the same year, Never Gonna Stop, from the album Here's My Love. Just after that, I Can't Give This Feeling Away, 1979, RSO Records. And then, of course, in 80, Shoot Your Best Shot. And this one, Runaway Love, 1978, Curtain Records. But I thought I'd slip in one of my JD specials. I hope you didn't mind. Right, we're 7 after 9. We're here till midday. A very good morning to Dean Alexandro, locked in this morning. Hope you're well, mate. Can't wait for that boat do in Bank Holiday May. I'll have the details for you very shortly. In the meantime, 077-049-123. Give me a call if you're in that kind of mood today. Great tunes on the way till midday.
I 07743 049123.
This is Point Blank.
Is the daylight? I can't tell no more. Never had this condition before. Everywhere I turn, everything I do. Was I mistaken about you?
Aside from wanting you, aside from needing you, let me give you somebody. It ain't just a test, the fact of it is, I can't go nowhere, I can't be the same, I don't know my name, I can't understand just why.
Wasn't that clever as only I can be? Then tell me what's happening, what's bothering me?
Aside from dreams I have, nothing else exists. Honey, it's you I miss. Don't leave me like this. I can't go nowhere. I can't be the same. I don't know my name. I can't understand just why.
Snowball rolling down a hill. Look behind me, it's standing still.
Oh, like a shadow, it follows. Lose me, lose me, lose me, please. I can't go nowhere, I can't be the same, I don't know my name, I can't understand just shake it, I can't shake it.
Snowball rolling down a hill. I look behind me, it's standing still.
Oh, it follows like a
Very good morning to the Dodge locked in. Hope you had a great one on the weekend, mate. Sorry I lost it. I couldn't pick up your show, mate. I had 1,000,001 things to do by the time I woke up, so I'm going to pick up the podcast in the next couple of days or so. Thanks, mate. Hope you're well, and the family and your grandkids too. And Lumpus Jono's locked in. I think he's having his first cup of coffee. Or is it your second, John? As we speak. God, we've got nothing working here in Studio 2. 2 decks, no coffee machine. And JD's feeling a bit of horse today. Oh, what are we going to do with me, eh? Steve Denner in Norfolk says, JD, do what we used to do in the old days, slap it. And Cookie says, JD, you need a hammer. Thanks, mate. And a very good morning going out to Black Cab Cole. How are you, sir? And Mark Hindi, locked on too. Can you believe that album is 1978? God, where's all those years gone? Is it still good? Remember the album? 17 after 9, with flurrying through until 12 today. Gems on the way, right here on London's finest. Bless you, mate. And my other best is locked on today, Duke John Lobo. Thanks for you and Yana coming down on our first Northern night, Ember Call, in Moseley on Saturday night. I'd like to thank all the DJs that turned up and done a great job. And we're back with that in March. Part 2, and got a big all-dayer coming as well. Fingers crossed. Good morning going out to Mum Sophie. It was her birthday the other day. And commiserations to Man United yesterday, Jude. Sorry about that, fella. I think it's time for this.
Let's get this show on the road.
Especially for the lovely Trish and Mark the Bag up there in central London this morning. Oh yeah.
Girl, I can't believe the love you're giving me. Took me by surprise. For your love has no disguise. And you turn my head around. You blow my mind with a love that makes me feel so good. My world is upside down. And the feeling's strong. You really got me going crazy about your loving, girl. It's crazy. Without your love, I'll just go crazy. Thinking back in time when loneliness was mine. Without a love to share. But now you turn my life around. You build me up and I know I'm really winning. In you the love I found. My head is spinning, girl, it's just crazy. How much I love you, girl, it's crazy. Without your love, I'll just go crazy. So let me hold you in a warm embrace, and our love won't feel erased. Oh, as the sun shall surely rise, never a tear shall touch your eyes. 'Cause I'm crazy about your loving, girl, it's crazy. My lady, without your love, I'll just go crazy. Whoa, it's crazy. How much I love you, girl, it's crazy. Please stay my lady. Without your love, I'll just go crazy.
And a very good morning, going out to lovely Mary, all the way over there in Ealing today. Do hope you're well. And how's those two cats? Been a long while. That I used to turn up to all the PB gigs for many, many years. For 4.5 years I've been there anyway. Thanks, Mary.
How much I love you, girl, it's crazy.
And also out to DJ Crime, a.k.a. Kirk. Hope you're well, mate. Must catch up with you and the family. He wants something a bit upbeat. That's on the way. Feeling the vibes today. Thanks, mate.
I'm just changing for you.
Just showing you that JD is real. Okay?
Changing for you. Changing for you.
No androids on this station.
You know that I really, really love you, so just be mine and everything will be fine, 'cause all things change in time.
The Shylights, 1983 R&B Records. What a classic. Send this one out for Cy and Frank C. On the brushes as we speak, somewhere in London. And Mark Fontaine, the legendary. Feeling the flavours this morning. We must catch up soon, Mark. There's a house gig just waiting round the corner. And I'll be there, mate. I promise. Send this one out for Brig. Up there in Wanstead this morning.
This will be an everlasting love. This will be the one I've waited for. This will be the first time anyone has loved me. I'm so glad you found me in time, and I'm so glad that you rectified my mind. This will be an everlasting love for me. Loving you is so kind of wonderful because you've shown me just how much you care. You've given me the thrill of a lifetime and made me believe you've got more thrills to spare. Oh, this will be an everlasting love. Oh, yes, it will now. You brought a lot of sunshine into my life. You filled me with happiness I never knew. You gave me more joy than I ever dreamed of. And no one can take the place of you. This will be you and me. Yes, sorry, eternally. Hugging and squeezing and kissing and pleasing together forever, forever, whatever. Yeah, 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 yeah. You and me. So long as I'm living, true love I'll be giving to you. I'll be serving 'cause you're so deserving. Hey, you're so deserving. You're so deserving. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, love,
Very good morning, going out to Houseworks Phil. He says, wow. And PB Psyche. Hope you're good, mate. And not forgetting Andre. He's got a message for Lucy. I love you. And a very good morning going out to Steve Young. Locked on, loving it, JD. Thanks, mate. And Eileen's was loving Nick Ashford and Simpson. Thanks, son. Send this one for Jack Chiricahn Perry. He says, JD, if the belts come off, you'll have to change it. Thanks, mate.
And
if you're driving anywhere near Latchmere Bridge down in SW11 in Battersea today, there's been a nasty accident. Do avoid that area if you can. Delegation just before this. One more step. Farina, 39 today. And very good morning to the Bush Baby, Cruise FM's finest in the house today.
We'll bring it back.
Saying tune to this one. Thanks, mate. If you haven't got these tunes, it's an album that was out a couple of weeks ago. Street Sound presents Jazz Funk Classics, Volume 1. I strongly suggest you go out and buy it. 3 CDs, and every track is a winner. 1979 from the album Fever. Oh, yes. Going out to the PHS Bandit, locked on today, sending big love to his Eve and Filling the Flavors with JD. Thanks, mate. And also, good morning to Salvatore. It's not with a D, it's a T. I do know that, but it's early. I'm just waking up the universe at 9:41, live on this beautiful Monday morning. Out to the Didcot crew, locked on. Big shout out to Kerry and Daz. How are you guys? If you want to see Georgie B and the lovely Deborah Bell, the Soul Session presents, yes, the 28th of February at Imber Court in Imber Lane in Moseley. If you're on the Satnav KT8 OBT, it's £10 for those tickets left at the door, or it's £15 on the night. DJs Mike G from Solo Radio, myself JD, and Funky B from Stomp FM, playing you the very best of music like this. And don't forget, the Soul Expression proudly presents Valentine Special, Saturday the 14th of February. If you love your soul, jazz, funk, rare groove, boogie, classics, and of course a hint of soulful house, with special guest DJs, Frosty the Original, Mick Foster, myself JD, and the lovely DJ Isis, with resident DJs Eddie B and Malcolm Albury. Doors open at 8 till 2 a.m. in the morning. Early bird tickets 10, or it's £12 on the door. For ticket information, contact John on 079 3177 8167. And that's the Venue Bar in Stevenage, in Herts. On the Satnav SG1 3EA. I'll see you there this Valentine's night. And very good morning going out to Danny, the Deep House Decorator. Morning, JD. Blinding show so far, mate. Thank you, fella. Hope it ain't too hard out for you out there. And also Dino, me old mucker. Working hard. Probably one of the funkiest firemen I've ever met in my life at the Green Watch in South Kensington as we speak today.
Jamie Tyler coming to you straight from Los Angeles, California. I'm a huge fan of Jimmy Davis, and I just love his Soul Togetherness breakfast show every Monday morning on London's #1 Point Blank FM. Oh yeah.
Got a lovely world exclusive mashup coming up 10 o'clock this morning. Don't miss this, trust me. Luther Vandross, like you'd never heard him before. With Crazy P. And guests. Good morning. Going out to Barry Eagle, locked on. He says JD's in the house. And also my other promoter, John Palmer, says, morning JD, heard the shout out, mate. I'm back at work today. Locked on. Thanks, John. Thanks, Barry. Very good morning going out to Billy Bonds, and he wants to say a big thank you to Kathy for joining him over there in the Gran Canaries in Spain. Morning to you, JD too. Thanks, fella. And all Eileen was loving the Ashford and Simpson. Thanks, darling. And the Bush baby says, JD, I'm locked in and loaded. What do you like, fella? Cruise FM in the house. And Pecky says, great tunes, JD. Keep them up. And PB welcomes back Joe. Been a long time, mate. You still working in Brighton, fella? Always nice to hear from you, fella. The legendary Bobby Humphries. 1974 from the album Black and Blue. Black and Blue? Barely see a thing in the studio. Got to get these glasses sorted out. 2015. Carol Diamond says, JD, the show today is getting hotter and hotter. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Carol. I've got to turn it around for 2015. Yes, a brand new me. Wish I could grow a couple of inches, I'll tell ya. Wish I could move just a little bit quicker to catch up with Funky B. He's like lightning. So he has to tone it down when we're on the dance floor. You should have seen him dancing to Northern Soul the weekend. It was so funny. We're supposed to be jazz funk dancers, and we was trying our hand for the very first time to Northern Soul. Have you ever tried it? Oh, it is fun. Good morning, going to Barry Eagle. He says, JD just secured tickets for the Asthma playing in Southampton on the 6th of March at Turner Sims. He says the tickets are selling fast. This one's for you from Asthma. This is sexy, trust me.
There's only one way to wake up first thing Monday morning with the man they call JD on Point Blank FM. JD just wants to say, oh yeah.
Sitting comfortably? Good. Then we shall begin.
Jamie Tyler coming to you straight from Los Angeles, California. I'm a huge fan of Jimmy Davis, and I just love his Soul Togetherness breakfast show every Monday morning on London's #1 Point Blank FM. Oh yeah.
forget Asthma for playing live on the 6th of March at Turner Sims in Southampton. Better get those tickets in ASAP. Thanks for that, Barry. Glad you enjoyed it, mate. Sending the next one out to Rog, the Dodge Reed, to get his sciatica better absolutely ASAP. I hate to see the guy in pain because the man is an absolute genius. This one's for you, fella. World exclusive right here, 4 after 10, Monday morning.
FM, Monday morning, right here on London's number one.
Cookie's loving this one. Namey on that one, absolutely world exclusive. Thank you for that, sir. Absolutely spot on. Here's something fresh off the press from that man, Kenny Thomas. See what you think of this. as we take it up Monday morning, right here with JD in Studio 2.
I believe in you.
Grind at his very best, featuring the lovely Slayer Vaughan. Absolutely wicked. It's called Soul Life. That's the Max K remix, 2015. Very good morning going out to PK. He said he's driving around London with his son as we speak. And also, JD, would you like to do a set at my private party on March at Hoxton Art Gallery? Give me the date, mate. I checked my diary and I'm glad they come down. Thank you. And Craig DeRay, shout out to JD, locked on all day today. I'm job hunting. Wish me luck. You got it, fella.
Let it move you. Let it groove you. Moving all through you. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Oh.
voice, and when I'm in town, I always listen to DJ Jimmy Davis on the Soul Togetherness show.
This is Natasha Watts, and if you would like to dedicate or request on the Soul Togetherness show with JD, why don't you text the studio now on 07743049123. Keep it locked.
together. Clap along with the music. The song is not very hard for you see, but I'd like everybody to listen to what I'm saying. I want to talk about, I gotta tell somebody about it. I gotta talk about, I gotta tell somebody about it. I gotta tell somebody, I gotta tell somebody about it. I gotta tell somebody, I'll tell somebody about it. I gotta talk about, I gotta tell somebody about it. I gotta tell somebody how I feel. I wanna talk about, I gotta tell somebody about it. I gotta tell, I gotta tell somebody about it. I gotta tell, I gotta talk.
Style Takeover. 10:35. That's your lot today. Got to get back to normality. I could do that all day long. I really could. But you guys, it's time now. 07743 049 123. It's time for you to take over. What do you want? Give me a call. Oh, yeah.
Took away my fears, and you took away my pain. You made me smile again, and I'll never be the same. I didn't see you coming, don't know when you arrived. Made a place for yourself and took control of my life. You made me oh so happy, if only for a while. Just like you come, you found, and I sit wondering why. How could you bless me with your love? How could you possess me with your love? How could you detest me with your love and release me like a dove? How could you bless me with your love? How could you possess me with your love? How could you detest me with your love and release me like a dove? You up a hostile takeover, an unforeseen merger, and now that you're gone, I feel alone. It was a hostile takeover, an unforeseen merger, and now that you're gone, I feel alone. How did you get here, boy? At the center of my life. When did you appear? Took me like a thief in the night. You became all I needed and supplied all my wants. So yes, I conceded, and now you point out my faults. Now you try to change me. Now you try to change my thoughts, and I sit in disbelief, boy, at how all has gone wrong and wrong. How could you arrest me with your love? How could you possess me with your love? How could you then detest me with your love and release me like a dove? How could you arrest me with your love? How could you possess me with your love?
Out to my soul brother,
Test me with your love.
Roger the Dodge Reed. Love you, mate. Absolutely. The Three Musketeers. Roger the Dodge Reed, Samsy, and JD. Oh, yeah. Only us three know what we know. We know the coup. Is that right, Rog?
It was a hostile takeover.
Cookie's feeling this one. Bless you, sir. And Mandy over there in Teddington. JD, this is absolutely awesome. Big kisses. Thanks, darling. Something nice for Jono directly after this. Stand by as we take a trip. The Bush Babies loving the Luther remix. Thanks, mate. The 28th of February in Invercourt, Georgie B and the lovely Deborah Bell. JD, Funky B. Together under the same roof with Mike G. All the B's and G's. The 28th at Invercourt. Make a date in your diary. Those tickets are in reception as we speak at £10 and it's £15 at the door. If you want to see JD in full effect for one solid hour and then we go into the classics, make sure you get down there and make sure you're there for 10 o'clock when my set starts. It's going to be absolutely off the hook, trust me. I'm bringing my 2000s with me. There is no mistake. It's on the button, trust me. Jono and the Soul Union, we're on a trip just for you, mate.
Sometimes I feel like I do get that feeling. Again, like jazz, or like yo-yo. Like a yo-yo.
JD's going to be in a private set at a private party in Hoxton Art Gallery in March with KP. Really looking forward to that, mate. DJ Jimmy Davis at hotmail.co.uk, DAVIS, for all correspondence for the show. DJ Max, JD, been with you through until 20 to 7 this morning. Great sounds. DJ Max, Revival. Oh yeah. done, Jono. We've only gone and put the wrong CD in the wrong case. Sorry, mate. Car, I must be in Cuckoo Land in Studio 2 right here in central London. Melissa in Bayswater says, JD, can you say a big, big happy birthday to my dad, Ted? He's 89 tomorrow morning. Ted, glad you're feeling the jazz, mate. Bless you. Happy birthday from all the guys here at PB. Kevin just rang in and said, what happened to the Steve Scar Tinkerman mixes? He was meant to put a batch together for me at the weekend. I'm sure there'll be some coming very soon. Steve, where's them Tinkerman mixes? They're missing them already. Glad to be of service, Rog. And glad to have you back, mate. The Three Musketeers was firing on 2 cylinders for some months while Rog was sorting out his pond and a few things behind the scenes in the summer. And Rog the Dodge Reed with his sticky edits is on his way back, 2015. Watch out for that man.
How I wish I could stay far away, far away.
Jono, second time round. It's Monday. Oh, it's late, but it's here. I wish.
I could stay far away, far away. Away from the million masses. Felt the vermin and gases. Mugging, thugging, naked bodies that they go marching past. Jamming at modesty in miniskirt mask. And it's a trip. Yes, it's a trip. From the screen and cussing, from the gambling and hustling, from the nod and cussing, from the confusion of integration and segregation. Mr. Cries up, let's build a nation. Separation, y'all, separation, y'all. Yes, I trip to escape the environmental rape, the industrial waste, and the river and lakes, the mad, mad race for the vastness of space, the clamor and fuss to wicked pace, the hypocrite's call of justice for all. Though this cannot be for people like me, there's no place for the poor, y'all, in this society. There's no place for the poor, y'all, in this society. So I trip and I flee from the things that I see. Yes, I trip and I flee from this brand of liberty. Yes, I trip and I flee. So perhaps for a moment I might be free, free, free. I might be free, free, free. And it's trip, I can stay far away, far away. It's a trip, I can stay far away, far away. Yes, I split with my mind through the passage of time. Back when men were still men and the sisters were fine, and a man had a friend, and a man by the edge. Back in time before men were deceived by the jet. But alas, I come back to the real, to the fact of being poor, being black, being under attack, being under attack for just being black, being under attack for just being black, being under attack for just being black, being under attack, and that's a fact. And it's a trip. Yes, it's time we all took a real hard look at the lifestyle we have and the what we forsook, at our past and our present, at the future we crave, and at the things we encounter between the womb and the grave, and what we must do, and what must be saved, and how we must struggle, and how things will be when truth is revealed, y'all, and falsehood is die. When truth is revealed, y'all, and falsehood is died. How I wish I could stay far away, far away. From the witches and vampires that stalk me today. Far away from the hunter that makes me the prey. Far away from the snares that they lay on the way. For the soul is the prize that they play. For the soul is the prize in the game that they play. For the soul is the prize in the game that they play.
For your mind, your body, and your soul. It's the power
Vicky informs me, JD, for Christ's sake, stop these hot tunes I'm trying to paint. All I'm doing is dancing around the room. Nice one, Mark. Top man. Cookie says tunes. And the lovely Vix, aka Vicky, keep with the vibe. NASA's gone funky. Let's see if I can find it. Got some Eddie Henderson coming for Jono. Lumpers Jono, that is. Over there in Wanstead this morning. Or Wantage. Just in time, Vicky. How close was that?
Say what?
07743 049 123. 1 hour to go. NASA's gone funky.
Down with the get down. Lord have mercy.
Ray Mullins.
NASA's gone funky. NASA's gone soul. All right.
Mr. D's locked in today. Happy New Year for my brother from another mother. Love you, mate. And Mrs. D too.
That song's got a whole lot of soul. I feel alright. They got mini skirts and maxi skirts. You know I can, they used to do it long time ago. But now people doing their own thing. You know they don't care about me and you.
points on the buttons. Funky Nancer.
Get up to get down. Dig this song. What's the name of
it? Big shout out going to the 5-time listener, the lovely Lisa Charles, locked on at work today from Mark Fontaine. Oh yeah. Also out to my soul brother Keith, the other side of Putney. Locked on and feeling it. Cheers, sir.
body dancing all the way across the floor, talking that body talk. I can talk too. That's right. Ooh.
This is J.R. Scott from Virginia. You're logged in with JD on Point Blank FM. If you'd like a dedication or a request, text me now on 077-4-304-9123. Oh, yeah.
Now that you've got it, what are you gonna do with it? Think you can handle it? That's right.
enjoy that little mixer. Right, we're going for a short ad break on the other side. We're going to ease you down with some nice soulful tunes to start your week off. Sorry about the voice today, but, you know, Northern Soulies and all that at Invercourt with Funky B. I wish somebody would have videoed it. It's quite amusing, to be honest. He's normally dancing 1,000 beats, strokes per minute. And I'll tell you one thing, when he got caught out, it was absolutely weird.
This is Point Blank FM.
Check out the Point Blank smartphone app, compatible with all Apple and Android devices. Available on free download now from the App Store. Point Blank.
Where he's so used to dancing so quick, and where this kind of Northern Soul-y business was not quite his vibe. But you know what? I think we cut it. We didn't cut some rug. Funky B and JD, 2015. Are you with me?
Let me take you in my arms. I wanna feel your charm. All alone with you. Touch me through and through. Hey baby. Hey yeah.
...1983, High Gloss, I'm Totally Yours. Well, I have been for 4.5 years. When you guys go off the K-Star, is it May? I've been here 5 years. I think it's about time we let some balloons go up to say thank you to Point Blank for having me.
Oh baby.
And for you guys putting up for me each and every Monday for all that time, you must be mad. Going out to the 227 announcement, missing work for this big up. Cheers, fella. And also JD, fair play to you, fella. Sticking it to Studio 2 today. You're a trooper from Jono. Bless you, mate. Sending this one out from Mark the Bag. This one's yours, mate. Also out to Bionic Lumpus Jono. Feeling it today. 2 coffees and 2 pieces of toast. I haven't even got a coffee machine working. Can you believe it?
Life would be easy, no. She never told me every day would be peaches and cream. But she said when you got a problem that's hard for you to bear, when it seems like in your lonely life you're not getting anywhere, that help is on the way. Help is on the way. Getting closer to the day. All you got to do is
And a very good morning to the lovely Anna Corrigan. Cruise FM in the house. Also Mark Hendry, locked on Timeless Rhythms. Thanks, JD. Cheers, mate. And Ricardo Iglesias and Patricia Zampro, loving the flavours today. Thank you, guys. Also out to Brian Finn and Ian Kelly, locked on with JD. And Mac McMillan, bless you, sir. A big shout out to Danny Beecroft and Jimmy too, down at SW1. And the lovely Lou Dyer in Portsmouth.
problems will occur, except the bitter with the sweet. There's no need of letting what will be off your feet. No. If you feel down here, baby, listen. If you feel a little down here, there's no need to take a pill. There's no need to take a silly pill. Don't let your precious spirit die. Fill your heart with faith and love. Don't worry. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright.
Many thanks for Jack Shurikan, Perry, JD, you've done it again. We do appreciate you. Thanks, sir. And also out to long-time listener, Paco. Top tunes as always, JD. Thanks, mate. And Herman in N7. I'll be working with your best friend soon, Mike G. Oh, yeah. Glad you liked the show today, mate. And also Pinky and Guildford. Quality. Thanks, fella. So we got time just for a couple of these. And I've got a lovely track to ease you out today. You're going to love this. It's one of those anthems you probably don't hear only at summer solstice or places like that. Caser and that sort of thing. But when I drop it today, it's going to all come flooding back. Very obscure tune, but you all know it. And you wait a couple of tunes' time. Send this one out to the Dodge and Jono and Samsy.
Now that we've caressed, a kiss so warm and tender. I can't wait till we reach. I can't wait for that sweet moment of surrender. Ooh, we hear the thunder roll.
coming up at Inver Court last week. Nice to meet you, fella. Also out to Black Cab Cole, bless you, sir. Jono and Dodge. It's been an absolute blast today. We got a couple more. Here's one. I know Jono's gonna love this.
Seeing as how Mr. Stan Getz, who was one of the people that brought it from down south of the border, below the other border, he and a man named Gilberto, I believe it was, talking about tall and tan and young and lovely. The girl from Ipanema goes a walking in a wind. She passes each one, she passes goes. I said when she walks, she's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so gentle at a wind. She passes each one, she passes goes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, oh, but I watch her so sadly. I wonder how can I tell her I love her. I said, oh yes, I would give my heart gladly. But each and every day as she walks to the sea, you know she looks straight ahead, she won't look back at me. Not tall and tan and young and lovely. The girl from Ipanema goes walking in the wind. She passes, I smile, but the girl just won't. She won't look back at me. We got Tommy Stoll on the piano to see if I am. Her so sadly. I wonder how can I tell her that I love her so? I said, oh yes, yes, I would give my heart to that girl so gladly. But each and every day as she walks to the sea, you know she looks straight ahead, she won't look back at me. Not tall and tan and young and lovely. The girl from Ipanema goes walking in the wind. She passes, I smile, but the girl just won't look back at me to see if I am looking back to see if she is looking back to see if I am looking back to see if she is looking back to see if I am looking back at her as she walks down to the sea.
Out to JCB, Cruise FM's finest. Locked on today. Bless you and Marky B, mate. May you reign in many years to come. Thank you.
I said it really looks good to me.
1976. From the album All Things in Time.
I was looking back to see if she was looking back.
Lou Rawls.
But she wouldn't look back at me as she walked down to the sea.
Here's that track I was telling you about. It's probably one of the most obscure tracks you'll ever hear in your entire life. But when you're out there in those events, this is what happens.
1, 2, sunshine.
Now do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. Obscure, but I know you all love this. Well, it's surprising how time flies, I tell you. Really is. 6 a.m. in the morning, 1 hour of solid jazz. And then from 7 until now. Yeah, we're in the afternoon. Don't even go there. And Paul the Cabbie says, JD, I played this last night to a striptease. And the wife just laughed. I can't think why, Paul. I thought he was in good shape, by all accounts. Osbiza, Sunshine, 1975. So if you're going to Summer Solstice or Caister, you know they're going to play this one. And I'm sorry, guys, I can't get to all the gigs, as JD's very busy, if you know what I mean. Right, I can't find 60 seconds to say goodbye until next Monday. And I know you know this next one, Todamina Biana. But do you remember Georgie Fame? This is one of my JD specials. There's only a few of these out there. And I know this is going to kick any club. Trust me. You might have to speed it up a bit, but this is the business of 2015. You heard it first on London's number one. Oh, yeah. Brian says, Georgie who? Well, it ain't George Best, is it? Georgie Fame. I'm sure he's around in the old days, before our time. Mark F says, JD, we got to get you at Summer Solstice. Spread the word, fella. Same with you, Paul. That's the only way you're going to get me there, mate. Michael Fitzpatrick on this one. Locked on over there in Spain today. And Brenda over there in Coulson said, of course, I know Georgie Fame. But it's always a couple of records that get you up and down, doing your thing, if you know what I mean. Gonna throw you out the building. Well, they're gonna throw me out the building anyway. To this last one. If you've heard it before, you've only ever heard this once. And this is the last time. I promise. It's that different. See what you think of this. The next time you're doing the line dance.
Snoop Dogg in the house tonight, blowing that Laker perp that I know you like. Ride. Kid Cudi, my nephew, plays that shit right now. Would you ride? Snoop Dogg in the house tonight, blazing that Laker perp that I know you like. Ride. Kid Cudi, my nephew, plays that shit right now. My nigga like ride.
I can feel it when you walk, even when you talk, it takes over me. I wanna know.
It's a word. It's a place. Now wait a minute. It's one of those JD specials to drive you insane.
It's starting now. It's the same feeling I always seem to get over you. There's no mistaking. I clearly taken by the simple gift of you. This stuff is starting now. This stuff is starting now. This stuff is starting now. My eyes roll in my head. I toss and turn in my bed. In the morning when I think about you.
Yes, I do.
He needs no introduction to the Soul Togetherness production with his JD specials on London's number one. Number one.
Indeed, I do. 'Cause you affect me, fascinate me. I think heaven for the things that you do. So sweet, sweet. You're taking my appetite, but it's alright. Look real nice, wrapped up tight. Giving me a heart attack. It's the kind I like.
Looks like Jude and Yana got the task on hand today. They're taking the Christmas tree to the dump. What a hard job that is, mate. I always leave that to Mrs. C. I concentrate on the music, she does the rest. As if. Love each and every one of you. Jack Shurikan Perry. Absolutely top notch. Barry Eagle. Locked on today. Many, many thanks for you guys. And the lovely Lisa Charles locked on with Mark Fontaine. Oh, yeah. If anybody can get me there, Mark Fontaine can. Shout out to Robert Tamal, my promoter, John Palmer, Stevie Dundee, Tony Rodriguez. Big respect to you guys for looking after JD. be back next Monday, bright, breezy and early. I'm sure there's going to be loads of killers in my box for next week. If the team behind me are working as hard as they tell me. 28th of February, I'll see what Ember Cool, Georgie B, and the lovely Deborah Bell. Mike G from Solar Radio, myself JD, and Funky B from Stomp FM at Ember Court, East Moseley. You guys have been absolutely real today. Until next Monday, bless you all. Take care. Have a lovely week. It's been an absolute pleasure. GLR and Lou and Kerry. Big love from JD to my JD's Angels and the lovely Carol Diamond. Oh yeah. Bye for now.